by the head coach of Bears basketball team, Coach Clifton Williams. Coach Williams, it's always nice to start stacking those wins together, right? 5 straight, 9 of the last 11, moving up in that conference as well.
We talked about offense before we got on the air here, but defensively is where we've really been getting it done. We've held our last 6-7 opponents under 65 points. Tonight it was under 50, I believe.
Correct.
Just an outstanding job, not only defending, but rebounding the basketball.
Again, a balanced attack tonight, Coach. You guys coming in the game averaging 5 players averaging double figures. Tonight led in scoring by Bailey Frazier with 15 and Allie Stone with 13. Both those guys, I really thought the offense got clicking when they started making a couple of shots.
They did. We were a little bit hesitant to attack their zone. They started out a zone, and they really hadn't been doing that. So we talked about attacking the zone and getting in the gaps and creating for each other and be ready to shoot the uncontested shots. And once they settled in and it started falling, it started raining a little bit.
So, Coach, talk about that. It was a little bit of a struggle offensively for both teams in that first period. You got down. I thought the second half of the second period, you guys started stretching that lead to halftime of 32-20.
Right.
Next thing you know, that leads up to 38-20, and you guys just kept on pulling away. Talk about that mentality from your team of stretching those leads.
Well, we know that we have to be able to stack stops defensively in order to separate from teams, and so the beginning of each quarter, and then into the third quarter where we held them scoreless for 7-8 minutes almost.
A long time.
We were able to push the ball in transition, get some easy buckets, and then out of that, get some uncontested threes from attacking the paint. So, it's always a good night when you can get them easy in transition.
So, Coach, you talk about defensive effort tonight. You forced them to 18 of 61 tonight, 29.5%, 7 of 24 from deep, and they didn't shoot one free throw. I don't know the last time I saw a basketball game when the opponent did not shoot a free throw.
We preached defending without fouling, and it was one of the things we spoke about in the locker room when we went back. Coach Wheeler's our defensive coordinator, and the first thing she said was, it's an excellent night when we can hold the team, off the free throw line and don't give them any freebies from that 15-foot mark. And, tonight was special as far as that was concerned.
And, Coach, TK Goff, the point guard for the Tennessee Southern Firehawks, talented player, coming to the game averaging almost 13 points per ball game. You held her tonight to 2 of 11, both buckets coming in the second half and only 4 points.
We've been doing a heck of a job, man, and it helped. We went down to Florida and we played teams that are similar to that team. Really quick guards who can attack the rim. We this year more than any, we're trusting the help behind us and applying enough pressure to the ball where we can make it difficult for teams to get clean looks, right? And so she's 2 for 11 because just about every shot she's shooting is contested.
And, Coach, coming into this one makes the 5th straight game where you've led the majority of the game. The other game, the first 4 games, I haven't seen the statistics tonight. I don't know if you guys you did not trail tonight at all.
I don't think so. I'm looking at the sheet here, and the lead changed 0 times. So.
Yeah, so you got all 40 minutes. So the last 5 games, you've averaged around 35 or 36 minutes with the lead. So, and really of those last 5 games, this is really the only one that had the 20-point win. The other ones have been 10 to 15. That shows a lot of composure from your team, Coach, to keep that lead and not let the other team cut into it.
We sort of established this identity as a defensive team when we're holding teams down, but that means we also have to be able to execute in the half court, right? Like, teams are really good in transition in this league. So, when it got down to the fourth quarter, halfway through the fourth quarter, we're running only 2 sets. And they're the sets that we run the most in practice and we play against each other. And even our bench players are executing and scoring the basketball, and you could see, in the fourth quarter.
And also, Coach, something that's been a staple since you've been here at the University of Pikeville, just owning the glass. You guys tonight, plus 13 on the backboard, 46 for you and only 33 from Tennessee Southern.
Well, you look at Morgan Stamper, she's another quiet double-double, right? And so in the last 2 games, she has 31 rebounds. I mean, it's hard-pressed, to find another player in this league that's going to work the glass like she does, and especially the offensive glass. This game gets down to how many second-chance opportunities are you going to create for yourself, right? Because your shooting percentage goes up, the more rebounds you get. And so we're really intentional about it. And Morgan makes it hard in practice for our players, but we preach crashing the offensive glass because it helps our transition defense just as well.
I'll tell you, another total team effort. And the thing I love about the way you built your roster and how you coach your team, you're not counting on one player. You talked about it, when you have some scores who maybe having rougher nights, you have somebody else who's going to step in and carry that load for the team. Multiple players going to carry that load, and that's how you advance in the national tournament.
It is, and and this is what you're building for, right? You're building for the conference tournament and to have an opportunity to play at the next level in the national tournament. Shout out to Sierra Feltner tonight with a balanced. She gets 7 points, but what is she responsible for, right? What is it? 7 points,
8 rebounds,
8 rebounds, and then another 10 points off of assist, or some of those are 3, so it's probably more than that. Just a solid effort across the board.
I tell you what, so Coach, we appreciate you. Congratulations, and also we'll see you on Saturday as well. We'll take a quick break to send it back to the station, watch the Bears of basketball on the UPike Sports Network.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. Now we're ready for the second game of the doubleheader, Firehawks and Bears. We'll meet the starters here first for the Firehawks, coached by Dugan Lane. His 5th season, 65 and 52 overall. They're 9-5 on the season, 5-4 in the Mid-South. Again, national tournament team last year. So the first starter will be Adrian Hudson, a 6-foot junior from Springfield, Tennessee. He'll follow be number 2, Brady Brown, a 6'7 junior from Summertown, Tennessee. The third starter will be number 5, Tad Sively, a 6'5 sophomore from Alabama. 6-foot sophomore guard, number 13, Cam Welch, to Tullahome, Tennessee. And the final starter will be number 55, Kayvon Hancock, a 5'11 senior from Memphis, Tennessee. Again, coached by Dugan Lane. Assistant coaches Jordan Counts, Hayden Burks, Mason Bolin, and Jalen Huff are student assistants. And we'll meet the starters for the Bears. The first starter will be number 0, the freshman from Pikeville High School, Kean Wards. And then the second starter will be the other guard, number 2, Corbin Spencer. Again, he shoots like 45% from three-point land on the season. The third starter will be number 4, Jacob Brown, the 6'9 redshirt senior from Clemens, North Carolina. He'll be followed by number 10, 6'8 sophomore guard from Chapmanville, West Virginia, Devin Collins. And the fifth and final starter with a 2-time Mid-South Conference Player of the Week, number 12, Teddy Parham, the 6'3 senior from Los Angeles, California. The Bears, coached by Ty Compton in his 3rd season. Evan Faulkner, Sid Christ are assistant coaches. Graduate assistants, Hunter Shelton, Asa Duvall. Student assistants, Isaiah Sire and Spencer Howard. Bears come to the game 9-6 overall, 5-4 to Mid-South. And Charlie, the Bears come to the game on a 4-game win streak, looking to make it 5.
They've been playing well down the stretch. Hopefully this time all doesn't bother them any. But Teddy Parham been on a roll, hasn't he?
He tell you what, he had a triple-double a couple of weeks ago as well.
Yeah, the Bears are on an upswing right here, and it's great to see them back in. They didn't have a cushion game coming in to the break to the Mid-South Conference matchup here, and they'll have to be ready to play. So it's all every chip's on the table. Both teams are tied in a position for Mid-South Conference. This is a very important game for us to get to move up in the standing and position ourselves better. So
it will be Brown and Brown at the center circle, and the Firehawks will control. And they'll get it over to Welch, who'll run the show for them. Hudson's got the basketball. Looking on the inside. Under 20 on the shot clock. Looking back over to Hudson. Being guarded by Warks up top. It's Brown with the basketball handed over to Sively. Shots up and good. No, that's Hancock, excuse me. He's got 3. On scouting report, coach, they said he's one of the more efficient scorers for them.
He really is. He and also number 1, both are really, really good guards, returners. 5's a returner as well for them. You really have to close out and guard them tight. If they get going shooting threes, they can really get it going quickly.
Lee Welch's first, team's first. Coming in the game tonight for the Bears, leading scores Teddy Parham. Hancock leads the way for the Firehawks on the season.
Both teams out in their man-to-man half-court defense.
Parham's pass is picked off. That's Brown with the basketball. Gets all the way to the bucket, tries to finish. Nice defense from Collins. Shots up, shot rattles around, comes off. Devin Collins with the defensive rebound. Nice way to run the floor. Jacob Brown, send it in, young man.
Great job of running the floor, and Jacob got the rebound on one end and the flush on the other end. Great job of going north to south, running that middle channel.
3-2. Firehawks leading this one. Hudson back over to Sively, then they'll swing it back over to Welch. Brown's got it, being guarded by Collins. Shots up, rattles around, comes off. Spencer with the defensive rebound. This team picked up a win over Sanford University, a Division I school.
Yeah, they're really tough to guard. I mean, they basically play 5 guards out there, and great offense.
Devin Collins with a 3-point make. I tell you what, Charlie, that looked pure right there, didn't it?
It was a nice-looking shot.
Yeah, you give him any space whatsoever, and he's very confident, and we're confident in him shooting that.
5-3, Bears with the first lead of the evening. It's inside the Brown, being guarded by Spencer. Borks will come away with the steal. He'll wait on his teammates. Nope, he'll turn on the jet, swings back with Spencer. 3-point shots up, 3-point shot, rattles around, comes off. And that's Sively with the defensive rebound.
Probably a little bit quick on that one. You'd like to see, after you get that turnover, give it a chance.
Shot rattles around, comes off. Teddy Parham with his first rebound.
I think they've done a good job with team rebounding. Everybody's kind of contributing, guards all the way into their post players on the rebound.
Parham gets all the way to the bucket and scores his first basket of the game. Bears on a 7-0 run to take a 7-3 lead.
Yeah, nice strong drive. Got him on his back and kind of put him in jail on that move to the basket.
Parham scored 20-plus in the last 6 games.
Yeah, he's really playing super well and letting the game come to
Nice
him, not
block.
forcing it. And Devin Collins playing both ends of the floor.
Spencer's got the basketball, gets to the bucket, picks up his dribble, finds Collins, 3-point shots up, rattles around, comes off. Parham gets the rebound, who has the basketball up top.
Good job of creating a second possession right there on the offensive rebound by Teddy Parham.
Warwick has got the basketball up top, crosses him over. Spencer's got the basketball, 3-point shots up. And it's good. Corbin Spencer Bears on a 10-0 run to take a 10-3 lead.
Yeah, I like our movement. They've done a really, really good job of touching both sides and getting the ball in everybody's hands. Just touch fingerprints of everybody on the Bears team has been on it.
Brown's got the basketball over to Hudson. On the inside, spin move, shots up and rattles around, comes out. Offensive rebound. That is Sively. A jump ball will turn the basketball over to the Bears. And 23, Kendall Wright will check in. I believe it's going to be a 30-second timeout. And tell you what, Coach, after this is a 3-point bucket for the Firehawks, the Bears come out and went on a little 10-0 run quickly.
Yeah, I guess we have to thank the Bears on the women's side for knocking the lids off these baskets.
Yeah,
And now these two teams have been able to find them pretty well. And really good effort by both teams. Both teams are extremely hard to guard because there's such good guard play. But our defense has stepped up, giving us a 7-point advantage right here off the start. And certainly Coach Dugan is not extremely happy with the way the kids are playing to this point, but he'll get them regrouped. He does a fantastic job with his team.
So the thing about the Firehawks too, it's kind of unusual. They have 2 left-handed scorers, Welch and Hancock. You know, that brings a little different. The majority of players are right-handed when you have 2 left-handed players.
Yeah, and especially 2 really good left-handed players. That really complicates things when they can dribble, pass, and shoot it. That really makes it tough.
You know, in your mind, you're always looking for everything to be on your right side if you're a right-handed person.
Yeah, that's why you spend so much time on those scouting reports of talking and sitting on their strong hands. If it's left hand or right hand, yeah, right call. Jacob got caught into his role before he let his screen happen.
So it'll be Brown's first, team's first.
The thing about that, both teams are running very similar offenses. You can be able to call that probably on both sides here all night long.
Welch has got the basketball, gets it over to Hancock. Hudson's got it now. Welch has it. Hudson looks in the drive, gets all the way to the bucket, swings it back out. Hancock shots up, rattles around, comes out. Good offensive rebound on Sively, I believe, on the box out. His first, team second.
Good battle on the backside. They caught Shively there on a little push off, and no argument from him.
Teddy Parton kind of got some different shoestrings on tonight, Coach. He's very festive tonight.
Is that red and green? A little Christmas action coming off the holiday break there. Nothing like the good spirit of Christmas.
Collins looking to Brown on the inside, being guarded by Welch. Pump fake, put down the shoulder, no call. Defensive rebound, they get it over to Wright, who's got the basketball.
You got to capitalize on that. You give yourself a wide open, naked layup right there. You got to make that happen.
Welch looking drive, nice job defensively from Spencer. Sively shots up, doesn't draw anything. Teddy Parham with the defensive rebound. Collins got the basketball, puts down a few dribbles, gets to the baseline. Nice drive, nice fake, nice jumper. Doesn't get to go, though. Sively with the defensive rebound. Nice look from Devin Collins, Coach.
Yeah, good drive, not settling for a three-point. Got a couple dribbles in for his pull-up, just came up a little bit short. Didn't get himself gathered completely.
Welch over to Hancock. Right shots up, rattles around, no good. Spencer.
That'd be a third left-hander in there, Gary.
I'm telling you what, now they've
and their point guard. They've got 4 left-handers in the game right now.
That is unusual. Got a couple of subs for the Firehawks. Next dead ball. Warwick puts on the clinic dribble in the basketball. Spencer's got it with 10 on the shot clock. Now spin move, finish at the bucket. Corbin Spencer give him 5. Bears up 12-3. And Charlie, it's a 12-0 run.
I tell you, they're looking good right now. And like I said, they're spreading the wealth, too.
Everybody's getting an opportunity, and everybody seems to be capitalizing.
Sively stripped. Corbin Spencer on the floor. Kean Warwick's on the floor. Be out on Kean, though.
You got to just smile at those. You got your 2 guards, Spencer and Warwick, are willing to sacrifice their body and get on the floor like that. That's a great sign and contagious.
Malik Tyson and C.J. Greer will check in for the Firehawks, so they'll keep the basketball with 15 on the shot clock. So Wright will inbound the basketball for the Firehawks from the baseline. Hancock shots up. Rattles run, comes off Sively with the offensive rebound. Look it out to Greer.
Yeah, those threes you got to make sure you box out. You're normally going to get a long rebound kick out if they're going to be missed, and we didn't stick onto our box out, but good deflection right there.
Warwick will come away with it, gets out with the bucket, tries to finish. The shots up won't go. Defensive rebound from Sively. Greer tries to finish. No, they'll kick out to Tyson. Fresh off the bench. Shots up. Rattles run comes off. Corbin Spencer with the defensive rebound. Behind the back dribble to Devin Collins. He's got it. Swings back up to Brown. Finds Warwick to Parham. Warwick fakes the shot. Jacob Brown 3-point shots up. Doesn't draw anything. Defensive rebound. C.J. Greer.
Thought there was a lot of contact. You can't disrupt a guy's hands on a jump shot, and I thought they did on that end.
Sively shot short. Teddy Parham with a defensive rebound.
We talked about the shot clocks not having a real strong buzzer. I imagine we could probably just turn them off tonight, right?
So far.
Parham gets out with the bucket. Offensive rebound. He scores, gives him 4. Bears up 14-3. Coach Compton has to be excited to the coach about this start, not only offensively but defensively.
Yeah, it's been a gritty effort so far to this point. And even on missed shots, they're chasing them down, trying to get the second shot, diving on the floor for loose balls. Really, really pleased with the energy we brought.
Mark Vance will check in for the Bears' next dead ball. Tyson gets over to Hancock. Swings over to right, being guarded by Warwick. Gets out with the bucket, tries to finish with left hand, unable to do so. Jacob Brown with a contested rebound.
Yeah, great job by Jacob getting that rebound in traffic. Just a poor outlet, right idea, just a poor outlet pass. Got away from him a little bit on the sideline and turnover for the Bears.
So Vance will replace Brown, and then Brady Brown will return to lineup for the Firehawks. Hudson will return for the Firehawks as well, as Welch and Hancock will sit down.
How much does Kean Warwick's energy help this team?
Oh, incredibly. It's just contagious. I mean, his scoring, you'll never see that kind of show up in the stat sheet, but his hustle and effort and his willingness to get other people's shots and baskets, he would be the guy I would want to play with every single time I stepped out there.
And I tell you what, on cue there he comes up with the steal. Spencer's got the basketball. Parham 3-point shots up. Rattles around, comes out. Devin Collins battles for it. Vance battles for it, but Brady Brown comes away with the defensive rebound.
Good effort going to the glass. I'd like to see Devin go up there with 2 hands. I think he could have had that one.
Hudson shots up. Good. It's a 2-point bucket. His first makes it 14 to, we're going to call it a 3. It's 14 to 6.
They changed it.
It's 14-5. Well, I thought the official said 2. Works over to Spencer. Back to Parham. Vance will come set a screen. He uses it. Parham's 3-point shots up. Rattles around. Comes out. He stepped on the inline. He's got the defensive rebound. He put his foot back. Stepped on the baseline. It'll be a turnover charge to the Firehawks. And Bears leading this one 14-5. Closing on 12 minutes going to the first half of play. Bradley Bunch will check in for the Bears, replacing Devin Collins.
He's trying to get away, far away from coach as he can right now after that one.
Well, a lot of times your first step, you teach people to step forward, but a lot of people take that first step back. You as a football guy know those linemen can't take that first step backward. They got to step forward, and he may have done that right there. My head had actually turned to the advance of the ball.
Warwick's got the basketball using the Vance screen. Over to Teddy Parham, 10 on the shot clock. Gets to the free throw line. He spins again. He finds Corbin Spencer, 3-point shots up, rattles around, comes out. C.J. Greer with the defensive rebound. Hudson's going to push for the Firehawks.
Nice pass.
Nice finish as well, 14-7.
Yeah,
So
great court vision there by Hudson. Very, very good job of keeping his eyes up and on the basket.
Harbs up top, use a Vance screen. Brown will switch out on him. Bradley Bunch got the basketball. He'll set a pick for his freshman teammate. Comes back over to Parham, under 10 on the shot clock. Vance will come set him the screen. Parham puts the ball between his legs. Spencer, 3 on the shot clock, and Tyson's going to be called for the foul.
He did a good job of trying to fight for position, but got his off arm in there to try to clothesline him going through the middle of the court. Probably a good call right there.
Tyson's first, team's third. So with 11:06 to go in the first half, Bears leading this one 14-7. We'll send back to the station for a break. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena with 11:06 to go in the first half. Bears leading this from 14-7. Now, just looked on the scouting report, Coach. Very indicative of what happened there. They said the longer that you hold the basketball, the more they want to try to steal it. They only had 3 seconds on the shot clock. Tyson was going for the steal.
Yeah, they're really quick. I mean, they've got great hand-eye coordination, and their guards are extremely great with their hands. So you got to really be careful and be aggressive. The motion offense we're running is conducive to cutting and passing, and we've done a good job of that. We've just let the ball stick a couple times on us and didn't get good results from that.
Spencer's got the basketball again, under 10 once again. Bunch back over to Spencer. Puts down a couple of dribbles. Shots up. Shot rattles around, coming out. Bradley Bunch with the offensive rebound.
Great hustle play there by Bunch.
Same thing. Corbin stepped back that first time on the sideline. Be turnover Bears, 14-7.
We're going to have to get back to camp ball where you talk about jump stops, pivots, and expressing forward instead of going back.
Third turnover charge for the Bears here in the first half. Firehawks have turned it over 4 times. Wright's got the basketball over the Browns. Swings over to Hudson. Working against Vance. Brown to Greer. 3-point shots up. It's good, 14-10, so that's a little 7-0 run by Tennessee Southern.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Greer's game plan is on Greer, but we went under that screen. I'm not sure if we're meant to do that or not.
Works has got the basketball up top. Swings over to Bunch. Parham's got it. Look inside. Corbin Spencer Fake the three-point shot, back tap from C.J. Greer. Ball's on the floor. Still on the floor. Multiple players from each team on the floor. Good hustle. Bears should keep possession on the jump ball. They will.
Yeah, Greer's shooting 42% from the three. We probably ought to go over that screen out under.
So Elijah Heron will make his first appearance tonight. He'll check in for Kean Warks.
Good minutes by Zero right there, getting the game off to a great start.
Now, I thought evidently they didn't call a jump ball then. So they're sorting out. So it just on the scoreboard, it had the possession arrow going in the wrong direction. They'll change it. Now the Bears will have the next tie up. So 14-10 as we travel under 10 minutes going in the first half. The Bears jumped out to a quick 14-3 lead. It's been a long time since the Bears saw the ball go through the bucket.
Yeah, we've been stuck on 14. If I remember right, that's the same score the girls were stuck on.
Tyson comes off the bench and makes the three-point bucket. That's it. He's got 3, and the Tennessee Southern Firehawks have pulled within 1.
Yeah, certainly doesn't look like a perimeter shooter, but he's made 2 already in this first half.
Elijah Heron, who just checked in, gets to the baseline, picks it back up to Vance. Unable to come up with it. Teddy Parham comes up with it. Lobbed a bunch. They're going to say no bucket.
Yeah, grabbed hold of that rim, so it takes care of that one, doesn't it?
Yeah, I didn't think he needed to either. I think he would have been able to come right back down and go get it again. There wasn't anybody around him.
So Vance and Spencer will check out as Collins and Brown. It's an interesting line here, Coach. You got Bunch, Collins, and Brown, along with Heron and Parham in the ball lineup.
Yeah, this is about as big as we can put them out there.
Tyson got the basketball up top. Brown swings over to Hudson, who gets over to the bucket quick. Tyson three-point shots up and good. It's a 13-0 run for the Firehawks.
All led by 32.
Tyson got 36 points on the evening.
Tyson.
Right. Collins got the basketball at top. And get over to Bunch. Parham's got it at the free throw line. Step back jumper rattles around, comes out. Hudson with the defensive rebound.
Yeah, we're extremely stuck on this 14. We're having a hard time getting the ball through the basket. We need to get to the rim.
Hudson's going to call for a carry. Spencer will check back in for the Bears. The scouting report on Malik Tyson. Instant offense.
Yeah, the old microwave. Back in the old days, Vinny Microwave from the Detroit Pistons. He's kind of got that same build about him, too. He loves to clap. He's definitely the team clapper.
Yeah.
Bunch will check out for the Bears. Spencer holds it up top. May got away with one there.
Yeah.
Heron's got the basketball. Gets all the way to the bucket, tries to finish right hand. He does. Eli Heron ties the game at 16.
Good finish there by Heron going to his right hand and not settling for an open jump shot, but getting to the paint, getting us a good basket, getting us off at 14 and tied the game back up at 16.
Tyson with the basketball. Spencer will step out, three-point shots up. Doesn't draw anything this time. Be a turnover to the Bears.
Yeah, I think making him put it on the floor is probably good for us in terms of his ability to make those threes. But he's shooting it for 42% out there. Very capable three-point shooter. Just got a little winded on that one.
Hancock and Hudson will return to the lineup for the Firehawks. Tied at 16.
Basketball's a game of run. I hope it's the Bears' turn to make their run.
Barnes with the basketball at top, going to use a Jacob Brown screen, picks up his dribble. Brown rolls to the basket. Collins from the corner, three-point shots up in front of the rim. Hudson comes away with the defensive rebound. He's looking to run. Brown's got it. Back to Hudson. Crosses over Heron, gets all the way to the bucket. Heron with a back tap. Parham, outlet pass, unable to come up with it. Brown's got it. Basketball in the corner now. They're going to run a little bit of offense. Nope. Sively will finish at the bucket. Uncontested, 18-16. As Sively gets his first bucket. Firehawks leading this one by 2.
Yeah, our defense has definitely let up a little bit in the last probably 5-6 minutes of the game.
Heron's got it. Turnover. Hudson's got the basketball. He's going to run the run. Sively tries to finish. Unable to do so. A lot of contact. I think we'll get Corbin Spencer. They do, but his first, team second.
That was one of the loudest falls I've heard through the headphones. It sounded like a bag of bones hitting the ground.
It's going to send Tad Sively to the free throw line. On the season, 63%. First one's good, 19-16. Give him 3 on the evening. Misses the second one. Eli Heron to come up the defense rebound. Pushes over to Teddy Parham. Bears trailing this one by 3. Parham with a crossover dribble. He's going to get a reach foul on the right, I believe.
Oh, I think that's on Shively.
It is on Sively. It'll be his second, team's 4th. And C.J. Greer will come in and replace him.
He's got caught with a couple cheapies, I think, in there that's going to end up putting him on the bench for the rest of the half.
Collins over to Spencer. Got the basketball. Got to the baseline. Looking to pass. Looking for help over to Collins. Back over to Parham. Goes between his legs. Heron in the corner. Under 10 on the shot clock. Offensive foul called on Heron. Must have been a push off. It is. It'll be his first, team's 3rd.
We are racking up the turnovers here in the last 4 minutes.
We've been stuck on, we've only scored 2 points in this one. I don't know how many minutes. It's been a long time since we put back-to-back buckets on the scoreboard.
Yeah, not a good combination.
Greer's got the basketball, swings over to Brown, over to Hancock. Right. Nice cut. We're going to get Parham with a hand on the back.
Yeah, I think that's like the old receiver cutting across the middle. If you've got your offhand holding his waist, they're going to call that.
His first, team's 4th, though. The Firehawks will inbound the basketball from the baseline with 20 on the shot clock. Hudson will trigger it in. Hancock's got it. Picks his dribble up, though. Gives her to Brown. 17 on the shot clock. Wright's got it. The attack. Spencer with the back tap. Unable to come up with it. Greer's got it. Crossover dribble. Picks it up. Hudson's got it. Heron left his feet, though, for the free throw line. Discombobulated. 3 shots up, no good. Doesn't draw anything. Spencer with the defensive rebound.
Good defensive possession right there. Bears really needed one of those to come down here and try to get something going again on offense.
Heron looks to attack. Gets all the way to the bucket. Tries to finish. Unable to do so. He'll draw the foul on Wright, I believe.
Yeah, the great drive to the basket and great job of getting to the free throw line in that possession. Love to see that one go down and get into old-fashioned, but Eli's going to have to go make a couple free throws.
They'll call it on Brown. It'll be his first, team's 5th. So with 5:33 to go in the first half of play, Bears trailing this one 19-16. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Appalachian Wireless Arena with 5:33 to go in the first half. Bears trailing this one 19-16. Both teams are 7 of 21 from the floor.
Yeah, a lot of similarities in the stats. The one thing that sticks out for you is the Bears have missed their last 8 3-point attempts and made their first 2.
Heron will score his 3rd point of the evening. It's his first trip to the free throw line. 63% on the season, makes it 19-17. And that one rattles around and Wright to come up with the defensive rebound. Warks will check in for the Bears next dead ball. Greer finds Hudson, tries to finish. Nope. Jacob Brown on the ground. Timeout called by Ty Compton.
Good hustle play there by JB, getting on the, not afraid to get a floor burn. You should leave every game with at least that one floor burn for my my perspective.
So it'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. So with 5:20 to go, 19-17. So Charlie, quick start for the Bears there. They go on a 14-0 run to go 14-3. Then since then, it's been 16-3 Skyhawks run.
It seems like we've got out of a rhythm right now on our offensive end.
We really did. I don't know what changed between the start to the next 5 or 6 minutes, but we really have been out of sync a little bit. And part of that, we've missed some shots. I mean, if you miss 8 threes in a row, that's going to take you out of sync a little bit. But hopefully we'll get that going back here and get ourselves back in a good mojo. And basketball's a game of runs. We had the first one. Firehawks had the second one. Let's pray for we have the third one and the long one.
My apologies. I call them the Skyhawks. For some reason, I'm determined to call them the Skyhawks to say they are the Firehawks. 19-17. Firehawks with the lead. Brown's got the basketball. Over to Warwick, who just checked back in. Spencer's got the basketball. For Parham, closing on 10 on the shot clock. Behind the back dribble. Ball's knocked away from Brown. Gets to Hudson, gets all the way to the bucket, tries to finish. Spencer unable to defend him at the rim. 21-17. Hudson's got 4. Bears trailing by 4.
Yeah, you got to take away the easy baskets, and you sure can't create those by turning it over. That's our sixth turnover of the game.
Parham looking to score. Nice pass to JB. JB scores. Give him 4. Bears within 2.
Great job of creating an easy one for us. Good pass by Teddy Parham. You hate to foul one that's out of control there.
Beyond Brown, his second, team's 5th. That brings Mark Vance off the bench, checking in for JB. And then Malik Tyson will counter as well. He'll come back in, replacing C.J. Greer. And Tyson's come off the bench. He's 2 of 4 from deep. He's got 6 points. Even on the backboard, 14 rebounds for the Bears, 13 for the Firehawks. Get into Tyson. Guarded by Devin Collins. Hudson been guarded by Warwick. Wright's got the basketball, been guarded by Spencer down. Tyson shots up. Rattle around, come out. Vance, nice battle for young man. Throws it back in. Spencer comes away with it.
Good hustle play by Mark Vance, and also good hustle play by Corbin Spencer. You don't really want to see that ball go back to your defensive basket there.
Parham gets out with the bucket. He finishes. Teddy Parham. He's got 6. We're tied at 21.
Yeah, anytime we can get Teddy Parham going, that's a severe positive. Coaches are in a little bit of a urgent mode here. They didn't handle the ball screen on the right side on the substitution with a guard to the post, and they're having a quick discussion about that.
That's caught on Brady Brown to be his second, team's 6. That's going to send Parham to the free throw line. This will be his first trip of the evening. On the season, 93%. Looked like a 93% free throw shooter on that one. The Bears regain the lead, Charlie, 22-21.
You kind of see the motion change a little bit. The Bears getting a little bit more in sync, as I like to use,
Yeah, this particular lineup here really plays well together. It's good to see the offense clicking and defense doing well as well.
Warwick's guarding Hudson.
He's a tough cover, too. Hudson's super quick.
Wright's shot's up and good. 3-point bucket, 24-22. Hudson's got, Wright's at 5. Parham finds Vance. Vance tries to finish at the rim. He does. Mark Vance, we're tied at 24. Mark Vance got his first bucket.
I like the ball, move it, and being able to share like that.
They really are, and you want to reward your big guys for running the floor. Mark did a great job of getting down the floor, and great feed to the post for his strong right-hand finish.
Wright's got the basketball, swings over to Hudson. 15 on the shot clock, back to Wright in the corner. Tyson being guarded by Warwick on the inside. Tyson with the post.
Give him definitely a mismatch you don't want to see down low.
Smart play. They got the mismatch they wanted in there, and certainly took advantage of that. You're going to have to go give Kean some help if you're going to switch on that ball screen with him.
Tyson's got 8. Firehawks up by 2. 26-24. Warwick's up top over to Spencer. Gets to the baseline. Ball's knocked away by Tyson. And the Firehawks are going to run. Eli Herron will check back in for the Bears here shortly. Rice jumper's up. Rattles around, comes out. Spencer with a defensive rebound. He's going to bring the ball up to the floor for the Bears. Swings it back over to Warwick.
That was our 8th turnover of the game.
Teddy Parham has got 10 here in the first half. Bears regain the lead, 27-26.
Yeah, that looked smooth leaving his hand. Very comparable teams tied in the conference standings. I would imagine it should be a close game, right?
It's the way it matches up on paper, and it's the way it's playing out so far tonight. Tyson got the basketball, gets all the way to the bucket. Collins affects the shot. That'll be off of Tyson, who's standing out of bounds. Heron will return for the Bears, replacing Spencer. And then Welch will return for the Firehawks, along with C.J. Greer, replacing Wright and Hudson. Opportunity for the Bears to stretch this lead, Coach. 27-26, under 2 minutes to play here in the first half.
Yeah, just keep executing, taking what the defense gives you, and then you got to guard like crazy. Little zone action here. Really spread out a little.
Parham got it up top, behind the back dribble. Finds Warwick's dangerous pass. 15 on the shot clock, back to Teddy Parham. Parham's got it. Warwick swings over to Collins. 3-point shots up. Good. I tell you what, Charlie Benson, that's quick release right there.
That's catching. That was catch and shoot. Just tipped a perfect look at it.
Yeah, his eyes got big as saucers when he saw him going in that zone. He was hunting a wide open shot, and he certainly got it on good ball reversal by the Bears.
Collins got 6. Bears up by 4. Hancock gets all the way to the bucket, makes it 30-28. Give him 5 on the evening.
Yeah, he's way too quick. That's too easy. You got to give him a little bit of space, but be there for his 3-point shot, and he did a good job of finishing at the rim. That was too easy by the Bears.
Vance got the basketball. Under a minute to play here in the first half. Parham's going to be called for the offensive foul, be his second, team 6th. Hudson will return for the Firehawks, replacing Greer. Spencer will return for the Bears, replacing Parham.
Aggressive move there, tough call. You just got to shake that one off and be ready for the next possession. It's under a minute right here, and can't afford to pick up your third, so you got to come out and watch this into this first half on the bench here. Let's see if we can't get a stop and keep this lead at the half.
Bears up 30-28. Hancock got the basketball. A couple of dribbles.
There it is back. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Keegan Warwick, he did that several times at Pikeville High School. May got an elbow in the face, though.
Yeah, if you had a replay on that, if that was the NBA, well, really, if we had a replay, you should look at that. That was definitely contact above his shoulders. A lot of times you get an opportunity to fake those. I don't think he had a chance to fake any of that, and then hit him right square in the face.
Hancock will be his first, team 7th.
Some of these guys driving know anything they hit Keegan with going to be up around the 8th.
Yeah, they don't have a choice.
They don't have a choice.
C.J. Wilson will check in for the Firehawks, replacing Sively, trying to protect him from his third foul in the first half.
I will make a statement here that he won't be out long.
No, you can't phase him. He's tough as nails.
Bradley Bunch will check in for the Bears.
But I don't care what you do. If you get hit in the face, it's hard to hard to do anything with your face.
For a minute or two, yeah.
He may have some blood.
They got popped in the mouth. Looked like I saw him holding his lips there a little bit.
Yeah, he may have blood on his jersey too. Yeah, looks like he's heading to the locker room for the finish of the first half.
Is that some of his Pikeville High School teammates across the way, Coach? I see some maroon over there.
They practiced today at 5 o'clock and then came right on over after the game. I think the whole team, coaching staff, kids, support, everybody's here today.
So 43.5 seconds going in this first half. Bears leading this one 30-28. Eli Heron checked back in line for the Bears as well.
And here's the old strategy of trying to get this late in the shot clock, give them as little time as you can coming back on offense.
Vance will give back over to Spencer. 3-point shots up.
Good take, wide open 3.
Give him 8 points in the first half.
Corbin's got such tremendous touch. That ball hit the front of the rim first and still found its way into the basket. Great job of getting lift on his shot and getting it to the basket. And a lot of times you'll see a lot of low 4 right here or ball screen action.
10 seconds go here in this first half. Bears up by 5. Hudson's got it. Vance will switch out. A little bit of mismatch there. Hudson's looking to drive. Shots up, shots off. Devin Collins with a defensive rebound now to close out the first half.
Great job by Mark Vance on that switch of contesting the shot but not getting blown by and understanding your pressure and containment point. He did a really good job of not overextending and getting blown by, but being in a position where he could contest the shot.
Let's send it back to the station for a quick break. We'll come back for some halftime stats and comments. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPike Sports Network. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. We're at halftime. Bears leading this one 33-28. And Charlie, the game runs in that first half. Tennessee Southern made the first three. Next thing you know, the Bears run off 14 straight. Next thing, a big run from Tennessee Southern. We'll get to halftime. Bears up by 5.
I think Bears at first trying to decide what kind of lineup they want in there, which one plays together best. I think they found that there toward the end, and they were playing pretty well, and hence they've got the 5-point lead going into the break.
So in that first half, Tennessee Southern shoots 11 of 29 from the floor, 37%, 5 of 15 from deep. They got to the free throw line twice and made one of those. Bears 13 of 27 from floor, 48%, 5 of 13 from deep, 38%. They got to the free throw line only 3 times, making 2 of those. So Charlie, again, only 5 free throws to these two teams combined. Of course, they combined and shot 28 threes as well.
That's true. It's been an up and down game, and it's been from deep. They've both been shooting a lot of threes, and it's interesting because both teams been going with their big lineup, and they're playing on the perimeter instead of going down inside.
So individually for the Firehawks, they're led by Malik Tyson off the bench with 8 points, and he's followed by Hancock with 5. Hudson had 4. For the Bears, Teddy Parham leading the way with 10 points in that first half, followed by Corbin Spencer with 8. Devin Collins got 6. Jacob Brown's got 4. Herron's got 3. Mark Vance has 2. Parham in that first half there, Charlie, has 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Of course, he had that triple-double a couple weeks ago as well.
You know, they really used their scouting report, and they've been all over Parham here, not giving him a lot of good looks. But the Bears have been able to kind of spread it out a little bit. This is pretty even scoring for them tonight.
Well, both teams coming in very similar styles, very similar records as well, too. And let me see if I can pull this up here real quick for you folks. See how many lead changes we've had and that sort of thing. So time was leading that first half. The Tennessee Southern Firehawks had the lead 6 minutes and 13 seconds in that first half. The Bears had the lead that first half of 12 minutes and 12 seconds. Largest lead in that first half, the Bears with 11. And Firehawks only had a 4-point lead as well, too. So we can get some, as far as leaders here, split box. So, yeah, I mean, both teams got up and down the floor. And I'm really surprised there, Charlie, when the Bears, they had that offense flowing so quickly and scoring those 14 straight points, the ball going to the bucket. And Tennessee Southern just made some type of change and forced the Bears to change what they were doing because their efficiency went way down and the points stopped going on the scoreboard.
You're right. That's one of the things you got to watch. But then, I think we made some personnel changes too. Right now, Ken Ward's really been what's made this team go a lot here in this first half. I think his quickness has given them an advantage.
To your point there, Charlie, he's got 2 assists, but he's got 3 steals in that first half, keying off that bench. So, I mean, in the starting lineup tonight, but he brings a different dynamic for the Bears. Sometimes people look at it and see his 5'7" frame and say, oh, but he's too small to play in the Mid-South. But, Charlie, he is a pest on defense.
As long as he doesn't let himself get posted up, he's in pretty good shape. Now, if we saw him get posted up there once, or really much, especially with the guy who posted him up, but much he can do about it.
But also, Charlie, when you have your point guard have 0 turnovers in that first half, that's pretty good too, right?
Yeah. Well, he's great at handling the ball. There's no question about that.
Both teams turned it over 7 times in that first half. Foul trouble for the Bears. Got a couple players with 2 fouls. Parham got 2. Jacob Brown's got 2. Also, the Firehawks have 2 players with 2 fouls as well. Brady Brown and Tad Sively both have 2 fouls in that first half as well. In that first half, Hudson had the basketball quite a bit for the Firehawks. He ended up turning over 4 times of the 7 for them in that first half as well, too. And, in that, I know Parham got a little bit of breaking towards in that first half because he picked up his 2nd foul. But that was the only time in that first half he was on the bench. He played 19 minutes.
He did. He's played a lot of good time out there, and he's like I say, had some good looks. But the nice thing about it is he's made some nice passes. He's had a couple of nice assists out there tonight.
The scouting report shows that at least what the coaching staff provided to us is that they're a team that that's how they want to play in that first half. Tennessee Southern wants to get down the floor, and they want to force you to get down the floor, which also now UPike doesn't mind to get down the floor, and they'll shoot the basketball when you have people like Devin Collins and you got Corbin Spencer and Teddy Parham. That's 3 pretty good scores there,
yes.
Charlie.
And give them credit. They've had a pretty good job defending them tonight. They've not been able to get as many shots as you would think of.
Well, the thing is, too, you got to be really impressed with Tennessee Southern because, again, when you go down 14-3 early, it's easy to kind of, I won't say mail it in, but kind of, oh my goodness, feel sorry for us, but they didn't. They put the they put the foot on the pedal and they just kept on going. And it got back and they got a lead a little bit that first half, but then also I'm proud of how the Bears responded and come back and got this 5-point lead at halftime.
That's true. We had several people step up and make some nice plays here tonight, and that's what it takes. I mean, it's got to be a team effort, and so far we've seen that, especially down the stretch. Had a couple minutes there that the Bears were a little out of sync, but they kind of seemed like they've straightened that up, and I'm sure the coaches will do a good job of explaining to them what's going on here during the break.
Try to get some other key stats for you guys. Again, both these teams, and again, if you look at as far as on paper, it's the type of game that you would expect. Very close game. Both these teams are tied in the conference standings as well. Those are key stats I want to look for you guys there too. Can't quite find it. Both teams got 5 steals in that first half. The points off their turnovers, even though both teams only turned over 7 times, however, Tennessee Southern has capitalized with 11 points. The Bears have only got 2 points off turnovers.
Yeah, they've been able to get out on the break a little bit better than the Bears. But, you know, the Bears' half-court offense has been better in the long run. So that's kind of where we're at. You know, the Bears turned it over at key times and really had a couple of bad turnovers out pretty far out on the perimeter and gave them some really nice runouts.
Sometimes it was unforced turnovers
Yes.
too, wasn't it? Kind of maybe a longer pass or try to get in the paint, maybe trying to do a little bit too much there too. But so with 5 minutes going to halftime here with the second half, 33-28. Before we go to the break though, Charlie, what's some of the keys that you got to see in the second half for the Bears to come out victorious winning their 5th straight?
I think they've got to continue to move the ball around and get good open quality looks down here and really get something inside, kind of loosen that up some.
Kind of that paint touch that Coach
Yeah,
Wiz always
have
talks
that
about.
paint touch. I think inside out's the way to go. And we've got 2 or 3 really good catch and shooters. If people don't, if they're set and you get the ball in their hands, I mean, it's just automatic and it's going to get a good chance of going in.
Well, we've talked about it off air there. Devin Collins is probably one of the quickest releases in this conference. And like you said, he could get his feet set, get his shoulder squared. I feel pretty good about that ball going to the ball in the bucket.
He lets go of it. It's a pretty good shot.
So Bears leading this one 33-28 at halftime. We'll send it back to the station for break. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. We're all ready to go to the second half. Bears leading this one 33-28. Similar to the women's game, Coach. Bears have first possession in the second half, up 5.
Yeah, you like to see that. I felt like when I was coaching, I never had the ball in the second half. It just like we'd go to the locker room and I'd say, do we ever get this ball? Probably did, but it didn't feel like it. So I'm sure Coach has got his first 2 or 3 plays ready to rock and roll that he wants to run. And these first 3-4 minutes are very important in getting you off to a great start.
Starters back up for the Bears with Warwick, Spencer, Collins, Brown, and Parham. And the starters right there again for the Firehawks will be Welch, Hudson, Brown, Hancock, and Brady Brown. Sively guarding Jacob Brown. Parham with the basketball up top over to Devin Collins. Can keep possession to stretch this lead.
Good job switching here by UT Southern on like screens.
Also good to see Keon Warwick's back out there as well.
Yeah, I don't think any of us had much doubt that he would figure out a way to get back out here if he had to tape his face up.
Collins get the basketball knocked away from Hudson. That's the 8th turnover charge against the Bears. Hudson gets all the way to the bucket and scores 33-30.
Yep, the absolute worst start that you want from the Bears, of turning it over and then giving a layup.
Firehawks has 13 points off the Bears turnover so far tonight. Parham tries to split a double team. He does. Finger roll doesn't go. Battle for the rebound. It will be over to the Firehawks. And I must say, Coach, on Parham there, look kind of funky how far he got without a dribble.
Just, trying to over-penetrate a little bit, I think, on both first 2 possessions. Try to get in there too deep versus passing the ball and letting that be the thing that moves the defense a little bit.
Bears up by 3, 33-30. Firehawks got the basketball. Hudson over to Brown. Welch's shots up, rattles around, comes out. Jacob Brown with a great defensive rebound.
Yeah, we got fortunate there. There's a pretty good open look there for the Firehawks, and good rebound by Jacob Brown in the contested traffic.
Spencer shots up, back of the rim. Hancock's got the basketball.
Yeah, really forcing offense right now a little bit.
Hudson's got it, being guarded by Parham. Puts down a couple of dribbles, swings it back over to Sively. Welch has got it. Brown, 3-point shots up. Rattles around, comes out with Corbin Spencer. Got the rebound. That'll be his 8th of the evening. Collins hit a couple of threes in that first half. Parham led the way with 10. He's got the basketball. Gets all the way to the bucket. Tries to get all the way to the rim. He's impeded on his drive to the basket. That's from 55. Hancock will be his second, team's first.
Yeah, he kind of forced the official to have to make some kind of a call right there. That's a right call. He was backpedaling and gives Teddy a chance to get to the free throw line here and get off this 33 mark and get ourselves rolling. We want to get off to a better start than we have so far.
Parham one trip. He's made that free throw. Should be shooting 2 here. Nothing but the bottom of the net on the first one. Bears will extend that lead to 34-30. Parham's up to 11 points. Give him 12. Bears go back up by 5.
Yeah, this is a big string of games for U-Pike Bears, having all these home games in a row here, and we know how important it is to protect our turf and go 1-0 each night. So Bears had to finish this last 18 minutes off as well as they can.
Over to Sively, swings back to Hudson, being guarded by Warwicks. Brown's got it, being guarded by Parham. Nice job by Teddy defensively. Swings it back over to Hancock, gets all the way to the rim. Devin Collins says to get that shot out of my house.
Yeah, got blown by on the drive, but a great job of continuing to play through and got him a good block and led to a good offensive possession here. And
shot out the corner of Parham, rattles around, comes out. Hudson has it. Brown step back 3. Comes out Sively with the offensive rebound, and he scores. Give him 5. Bears up 3, 35-32.
Yeah, just Sively took a little bit of advantage of the size there on the post. Kean didn't block out. Just he was a little smaller.
Brown will hand it off to Warwicks. Welch fights through the screen. Spencer got the basketball. They quickly get on Corbin. 10 on the shot clock. Warwick over to Parham. He's got the basketball. Hancock's going to be called for his 3rd. It'll be the team's 2nd.
Yeah, Teddy's a problem to guard. I mean, you have to be physical with him or he shoots a three. And if you're physical with him, he gets to the free throw line. And the rule book's pretty clear. You put 2 hands on a driver and it's an automatic foul. And certainly that was the case there.
I just feel like they need to let the game come to them a little bit more here to start this. They're a little tight.
We really are. We have not gotten into our continuity offense whatsoever.
Wright checks back in for the Firehawks for Hancock. Parham's got the basketball at the free throw line. Couple of dribbles. Welch, nice hustle. It's out of bounds. Be Bears basketball on the side with 13 on the shot clock.
Yeah, we're doing a little bit too much one-on-one, a little bit too much individual dribbling versus trying to get some shots off assists right now. Low on the shot clock right here.
Collins got it with the 5. Gets all the way to the bucket. Fadeaway jumper. Rattles run, comes out. Brown got his hand on it. Unable to come away with it, though. Hudson over to Wright. Collins with another block at the rim. Wright saves it into Spencer, who's looking to run, and that should be on Welch.
That's actually a really good foul by Welch. We had numbers going back the other way, and that slowed that transition break down. Good effort by Devin Collins to get down there and get another block. I believe that's at least his second for the night.
His second, team's third. Combined so far, not two, Coach. Only 7 free throws by those two teams.
Yeah, I would say that'll tighten up down the stretch a little bit.
Collins over to Parham, looking at Brown on the inside. Back over to Spencer. 20 on the shot clock. Parham, pump fake, swings with Spencer. 3-point shots up. Rattles run, comes out. Sively with the rebound. It's Brown with the defensive rebound.
That's good offense there. Just didn't get the shot to go down, but good ball movement, good spacing. Found an open shooter.
Hudson's got it over to Brown. Over to Welch. Wright's posting hard on what works on the inside. He's fighting hard for position as well. Nice job, Kia.
Yeah. He did a really, really good job to the last. Try to climb over, grabbed a hold of his arm, but he was doing great to that point.
Works first foul, team's first. So it'll be 20 on the shot clock. The Firehawks will get inbounds from the baseline.
Good hands by Ken Warks. That was an easy layup that he took away.
That's his 4th steal of the night. Spencer's got the basketball. Swings over to Collins. 3-point shots up. 3-point shots good.
And I think he got fouled. Your body's not allowed to get under his feet when he lands, and he certainly did.
That's Collins' third made 3. He's got 9. Bears up by 6.
Great job by Ken Warks for getting the ball out after the steal as well.
Hudson's got the basketball. Warks guarding him. Welch got the basketball over to Hudson. 3-point shots up. It's good. Give Hudson. I think he's got him. That gives him 9. He does.
Yeah, Hudson's a tough cover too. He can really do it all. He can shoot it and he can get to the rim. And coach is consoling one of his players. He thought he got fouled.
So with 15:05 to go in the second half, Bears leading this one 38-35. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena with 15:05 to go. Bears leading this from 38-35. And Charlie, you talked about it's not carried early in the second half. The Bears kind of enforcing things on the offensive end.
I thought that was a really good run the last time. They worked the ball around, got a good look, nice shot, everything worked out great.
Yeah, they just have to settle into that kind of offense and that kind of movement, and good things will happen. We're very talented offensively. Just we got to get away from doing too much forcing and just enough passing and getting a shot down in the basket there. Good job in the mid-range by Teddy Parham.
Give him 14. Bears up by 5. Hudson over to Brown, swings over to Wright. Nice roll to the bucket by Brown. Collins tried to get the block. He's unable to do so. That'll be his first, team second. Count the basket, make it 40-37. Brown's first bucket of the evening.
Yeah, complicated things there. Didn't handle the ball screen the way they wanted to, and then gave him an extra point here on the free throw line.
We'll send Brown
double jeopardy.
85% on the season. Rattles in. Give him a 3 and makes it 40-38. Turnovers to even both teams, 8 apiece. Warwick's got the basketball on the three-point line. Being guarded by Wright. Over to Petty Parham, 15 on the shot clock. 3-point shots up. Did the net even move?
Barely.
You can almost count once he starts feeling it. There's no shot he can't make. He just sometimes gets into doing a little bit over bouncing, but once he gets it going, he's as good as they come.
He's got 17. Bears up by 5. Brown being guarded by Spencer on the post. Swings back to C.J. Greer, who's working against Collins. Hudson guarded by Warwick. 5 on the shot clock. Long 3-point shot.
Wow.
Rattles around and goes in. Give him 12. Bears up by 2.
That was a very, very tough shot by Hudson right there. That's a heartbreaker.
I think we got to find Teddy Parham on this end once again. Warwick's over to Spencer looking at JB on the post. They'll use a screen. Warwick will come get it. 14 on the shot clock. Collins over to Parham. Being guarded by Wright. Parham sizing him up. Ball between his legs. Gets all the way to the bucket. Nice pass to Jay Brown. JB scored. Give him 6.
Good job of creating right there. And really looking at stats right here, Hudson's a 21% three-point shooter, but he sure doesn't look like it tonight.
5 of 6 from the floor, 2. And has to make that 6 of 7. Give him 14. He's the only Firehawk in double figure, 45-43.
Yeah, our ball screen defense needs some adjusting right this second. They've started figuring out how we're handling that.
Eli Heron will check in for the Bears. Next dead ball. Collins got the basketball over to JB. Gives the key in Warwick's. Hudson going to be called for the reach. Going to be his first, team's 4th.
You always got to be careful. He and also number 55, they do a great job of shooting those passing lanes, and you got to be really, really careful. They'll get steals off of that if you're not alert.
Heron will replace Warwick's. And so checked in. Tyson checked in for Sively.
Yeah, you got to be ready for him. He's instant offense.
Collins 3-point shots up. Back of the rim, no good. Right to come away with the defensive rebound. Heron will guard Hudson up top. Hudson's got it going here as of late. Brown's with the basketball, guarded by Collins. Greer looking for Tyson on the post, no go. 10 on the shot clock. Hudson all the way to the rim, behind the back pass to Tyson. 3-point shots up. Rattles around, comes out. Teddy Parham with his 6th rebound of the evening. 3-point shots up. Good. Teddy Parham, he's got 20. 48-43. That's the 7th straight game that Teddy Parham has scored 20 or plus points. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 11:53 going in the second half. And, Coach, you said once Teddy Parham gets it going, well, Teddy's up to 7 of 13 from the floor, 20 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists.
Yeah, Charlie said it just right. Say it. You got it.
It just keeps growing bigger and bigger.
Yeah, it looks like the ocean after a little while. And I think Coach is really talking to them a little bit right now about their ball screen defense. And the last possession did a really good job of switching out, but also swapping the roll guys. So if you don't do that, you get mismatches where you get Ken Work stuck in the post, you get your guards in the post. And they did a really good job of post on post, making sure they swapped out and got the roll guy covered and the pop guy covered. So hopefully they'll continue with that action. But they're a tough guard. I mean, any time that they get their guards on an ISO ball screen, they're really, really dominant, really good at it.
So, Coach, go back on the offensive end for the Bears. We got somebody like Teddy Parham who's got it going here a little bit. Do you keep on feeding the hot hand?
You do. You certainly don't want to cool him down by not letting him get the ball, but you also want to get him involved in the offense, not just be you throw it to him and say, go do your thing. Get him coming off screens, providing some help, get him to get assists. That really gets everybody going. You don't want to eliminate the rest of your teammates because he can create and he passes as well as anybody on our team as well. So to be able to get him involved in the offense but get get the opportunities to get as many touches as he can.
What we got?
We didn't get the clock started.
So that will give us to our media timeout. So with 11:51 to go in the second half, Bears leading this one 48-43. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to Appalachian Wireless Arena. We've got some new cheerleaders in action here with our cheerleaders. It's always good to see the fan getting involved in the ball game a little bit, Coach.
Absolutely. Never too early to get a recruit on the line here, and hopefully Coach Stone's over there has some communication with her parents to make sure that she locks her up as a future U-Pike Bear.
You know, we have the registration starting on Monday for our spring semester. Classes will start next Wednesday. So that's another thing about our student athletes, cheerleaders, dance team, basketball teams. They report back early, Coach, and still classes don't even start the next Wednesday.
Yeah, looking so forward to getting our students back on campus. Schools aren't meant to be without students, so it's and not only do we have students, but help me out with numbers here. I think we've got the biggest spring recruiting class we've had in a long time.
Yeah, potentially. You know, last year we set a record of our fall to spring registration, and we're on pace to break that once again. So hopefully next week I have some great numbers to report, Coach.
Can't wait.
48-43, Bears leading this one. Nice hands by Eli Heron. Tyson will come up with it. Collins will reverse.
Oh, that's a
Yeah, it was.
you can't reward that. You got to call that push off right there.
Wright's got 7, and they're within 3. Parham's at the basketball. Between the legs dribbles. Tyson's going to try to guard him.
That was unfortunate down there. We had an opportunity to get that steal. Eli Heron did a great job of getting the deflection and just didn't get it.
That's going to be on Greer, be his first, team's 5th. That should send Parham to the line shooting 2 shots. He's 3 of 3 on the night.
Tyson, I think, still talking about the push off down here.
Yeah, he's probably asking for an explanation on that.
Yeah.
Politely.
Makes the first one, give him 21. So Hancock and Sively replace Brown and Hudson.
New matchups out here for the Bears to make sure they get matched up.
Parham will have one more. He's got 21. He's the game's leading scorer so far. It makes it both of them. He's got 22. Bears up by 5. Hand off to Tyson. Heron, no, Spencer's going to switch. Hancock get it down to Wright, being guarded by Heron. Greer shots up. It's good.
42% shooter. We got to get out there quicker than that. You got to run him off the line.
That's his second made 3. Bears up by 2. Heron over to Parham. Parham put the basketball at 20 on the shot clock. Step back 3. He's got 25, and Charlie Pinson, I believe that's what in Fuego.
Yeah.
That's a special offensive performance right there. And now we got to string some stops together so we can see his lead push out a little bit.
Hancock got the basketball. Gets all the way to the bucket, looking for Tyson. Gets the basketball back. Heron tried to effect the shot, unable to do so. Hit Hancock 7.
That's 2 possessions in a row. We got the deflection and made the play and just didn't get the ball in our hands, and they actually scored on both of those possessions. Could have been game changers.
So to give you a little statistical breakdown here real quick, the Firehawks 20 of 44 from the floor, 45%, 50 points, 8 of 22 from the 3-point line, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. The Bears 19 of 39, 48%, 9 of 21 from deep, 42%, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. The Bears out-rebounding the Firehawks 22-19. The Bears turned it over 8 times, and the Firehawks have turned it over 8 times as well. For the 19 buckets, the Bears also have 9 assists. How's that percentage there, Coach? I mean, what is that from a statistical standpoint? How many assists to bucket standpoint? Are they a magical formula there at all?
You'd love that pendulum to swing to more assists to your points. Now we're ball dominant right now, so we're not going to get as many assists off of scoring because Teddy's such a good job of getting to the basket. But both teams are cooking in the second half. You look at that 60% from the field for the Firehawks, 50 from the field for U-Pike, and both are 50 and 42 from the three. Both teams are cooking right now.
Spencer over to Heron, looking inside the bunch. Nice pass to Vance. Strong finish. Unable to get it to go. Got the offensive rebound. The Bears will keep possession.
Great execution there against the zone and getting the ball to the short corner and dropping your high post. And Mark's got to get that up on the glass and finish that.
It'll be 20 on the shot clock here. Parham will get the basketball inside the Vance over the bunch.
Nice
Heron.
pass.
Nice finish by Eli Heron at the bucket. Give him 5. The Bears up by 5.
Well, one of the things that you probably don't notice is when Teddy Parham sets that screen, they're not going to help off of him. So it gave him an opportunity to do the flex cut, to shuffle over, and great execution on the out-of-bounds play, and that's a great way to pick up some extra points.
Sively gets the basketball over to Hancock. Sively roll to the bucket, looking for Wright. No, he'll give it to Greer. Greer can shoot the basketball. Second break to Sively. 5 on the shot clock. Hancock's got the basketball. Dribbles between his legs. Spencer, good defense on him. He's going to force one up. He does. Step back shot, no good. Coach Compton wanted a shot clock violation.
We talk about that shot clock buzzer not working, and it comes back to haunt us in this one. And I guess I'm gonna have to take the heat because I can't get it fixed. Charlie Pinson, I've done everything but I can do to get it fixed.
I don't know why they can't just wire another buzzer into it.
Yeah.
Who am I?
It's a problem. We have new ones ordered, but for some reason these have not worked for the life of the party.
You're right.
Hudson
You're
and
right.
Brown will return for the Firehawks to replace Tyson and Greer. Tyson and Greer's giving them some good minutes tonight. Collins will return for the Bears, replacing Bunch. Bradley Bunch, he didn't really showed up in the stat sheet, but he's done a good job being very physical in there. Nice box out as well.
Absolutely.
Just give Gump an air horn.
They give everybody a heart attack.
So 20 on the shot clock, 9 minutes to go. Bears leading this one.
I'm not sure what Eli was trying to accomplish there.
This will be the 9th turnover charge to the Bears. Hancock's got it. Brown's got it. Looking to Hudson. Hudson goes on 15 on the shot clock. Sively's got it.
Good.
Heron jumped the passing lane.
He's getting his hands on it.
Yeah, we're getting hands over, we just can't control it.
Yeah, once we'll add that part to it now. We've been getting the deflection. Now we got to get the deflection with the steal.
Hudson working with the basketball up. The floater won't go. Hudson offense rebound.
Nice
A
block.
block shot by Devin Collins. We're starting to get a lot of offensive rebounds here, Coach.
Yeah, we're extending our defense out there and not really getting down. And we got lucky there because that was a 3 coming to the corner.
That'll be the 9th turnover charge for the Firehawks this ball game. Bears up leading this one 55-50.
It's 9 turnovers to 9 turnovers, staying pretty even in that category.
All the way across the board, pretty even. Jacob Brown will return for the Bears. Next dead ball. Barnes with the basketball, looking for Heron. Finds Spencer in the corner. Parham back over to Heron. 15 on the shot clock. Vance, tough pass there. Hudson comes away with it, gets all the way to the bucket. Now he'll dish it back to Sively. Heron goes up and blocks a shot at the rim. Verticality there, goes straight up with the arms. At the block.
Yeah, as long as you leave your feet right there, certainly, and that's 3 possessions in a row and 3 straight turnovers in a row for Heron. He's made up for it on the defensive end, but offensively not taking care of that ball, and that will get you a seat every time.
Warks and Brown will return to the lineup for the Bears, leading this one 55-50. That's up to 11 turnovers for the Bears. Hudson's got it. Bring it over to Brown. 20 on the shot clock. Warwick's going to guard Brown in the post. Nice help from JB. get their hands on it. Spencer comes over with a steal. Maybe a foul charge to Brown. That'll be his third, team sixth.
Good job by helping Kean Warwick's out there in the post a little bit right there and got some size and created the turnover. If you got some fight in you, good things will happen, and certainly Kean Warwick has got some fight in him.
Hey, what tonight, too? He's not known for his defense, but Devin Collins with 4 block shots tonight, Coach, and 2 steals. Warwick has got the basketball. Swings over to Spencer, looking at Brown on the inside. 20 on the shot clock. Warwick brings it back to the Parham. With zone defense coming out here for Tennessee Southern. Over to Spencer. He's got the basketball. 10 on the shot clock. Warwick's got it. Parham, deep 3 shots up. Rattles around. Warwick's with a hustle rebound. We'll back it back out, run the offense. Spencer back at the Warwick's.
And that's one of the problems. Southern switched over that zone, and it takes away your rebounding and identification responsibilities, and we were able to get one with the smallest guy on the court.
Collins 3 out the corner, shot up, rattles around, comes out. Sively with the defensive rebound.
I wouldn't have asked for 2 better shots. Teddy maybe scooted in a foot or 2, but your 2 best perimeter shooters, they're getting open looks. Nothing wrong with that.
Bears up a 5. Brown working against Warwick's. Warwick's trying to charge we're going to call a block on Warwick's. That'll be his second,
That
team's third.
I guess you're standing in front of their coach, but that is not a block. I don't know that I think that's a play on, really, to be frank.
Hudson's got the basketball. Triggered the ball inbounds, 20 on the shot clock. Wright's got the basketball. He's played a lot tonight off the bench. Hancock over to Brown. Shots up, rattles around, comes out. Brown 3 out of the corner, rattles around, comes out. Devin Collins with a rebound. It's his 3rd rebound. Closing on 6 minutes to go in this ball game. Bears up a 5.
Yeah,
Brown at the free throw line.
Big possession right here, and
Spencer shot looked good from here, just cut on the backside of the rim. He wants to call this one on Kean on the reach. That'll be his 3rd, team's 4th. And that will get us to a media timeout. So with 5:50 to go in the second half, Bears leading this one 55-50. Watching Bears basketball on the UPOC Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena with 5:55 to go. Bears leading this one 55-50.
Yeah, this last 6 minutes is going to be a battle of wills and 2 evenly matched teams competing down the stretch here.
Hancock gets all the way to the bucket, dishes it off to Brown, who score it, give him 5. They pull within 3.
Yeah, a lot of issues on that. We let him go to his strong hand and provided help, and there was no help for the helper.
Warwick's going to work off with Brown's screen. Swing it back over to Collins, over to Teddy Parham. Parham's got 25.
Yeah, going with this little stretched out zone, really extending out to take away the shooters as best they can.
Warwick's gets all the way to the bucket, tries to finish. A lot of contact. Sively said, I didn't get him.
But he did.
With the body.
That'd be his 3rd, team's 7th. Be Warwick's first trip to the free throw line on the evening.
Yeah, that was a good attack right there. You just saw the defense wide, just opened up and gave him a channel to drive to the basket. While he's very capable of scoring it, he would much rather set his teammates up.
Yeah.
Makes the first 75% on the season. It's his first point.
But he's had a big impact on the game.
He's what I call a true point guard.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one rolls off. Kean's got 1 point, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. Bears leading this one 56-52. Hancock shots up good. It's a 3-point bucket. Give him 10. He's a second Firehawk in double figure. And the lead is down to 1, 56-55. Bears leading this one with 5 minutes to go here in the second half.
Yeah, he's a tough shot maker. He was actually going to his right hand, coming back to his left, and just a tough shot maker.
Nice pass, Teddy Parham to Jacob Brown. His shot is blocked. Sively will come away with it for the Firehawks. They're going to run.
Yeah, good pass right there. Not a real strong finish at the rim. Good job pressing up right there.
Defensive rebound from Corbin Spencer. Spencer in double figures with rebounds tonight.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind to see us get a little bit of tempo in here so this zone doesn't get set up and get it kind of out of whack a little. Yep.
Parham's with the basketball, closing on 10 on the shot clock, and another pass to Jacob Brown. Unable to do anything with it. Spencer's got it. 8 on the shot clock. Got to realize the shot clock, 5 on the shot clock. Collins 3, rattles around, comes out. Sively with another rebound for them.
Yeah, this zone has really changed the finish of this game. We're not getting good looks. We just keep stretching out, stepping back farther and farther.
Hancock's got the basketball. 13 on the shot clock. Gets over to Hudson. He's going to attack. No, he's going to swing to Sively. Nice roll to the bucket. Count the bucket. Corbin Spencer will be his second foul, team's 4th. Now send Tad Sively to the free throw line shooting 1 shot. He's got 7 points. He's 1 of 2 on the evening from the free throw line.
Good execution right there by UT Southern getting to the rim and picking up a cheap one on the rim finish.
Sively makes a free throw up 2. It's the first time the Firehawks has led this ball game in a long time.
And not the area you want them to be leading it.
Warwick's got the basketball. Gets all the way to the bucket. Spencer's got it. Steps inside the three-point line. Shot rattles around, comes out. Bears need a defensive stop here.
And we've lost some of our aggressive play here in the last couple minutes.
Sively over to Hudson, who's got the basketball. Goes between the line. His legs. Form try to take a charge. Unable to do so. The ball comes out. Spencer's going to push now.
That's a foul.
And then finally Hudson, they charge him, and they'll send Corbin Spencer to the free throw line. That'll be Hudson's second, team's 8th.
Gives Coach headaches when you move plays like it, doesn't it?
It'll be Spencer's first trip to the free throw line on the season, 31 of 34. And he's in double figures with 11 rebounds. He misses the first free throw.
We missed 3 of our last 4 free throws. Or 2 of our last 3, sorry.
Hancock's got it over to Brown, back to Hudson. He's going to back it out. 15 on the shot clock.
Big time for a big stop right here. Got to clean it up on the glass when you're done.
But they got the hand on the basketball. Turnover, Firehawk. Devin Collins got it. Get over to Teddy Parham. First time Parham's had the basketball in his hands for a little bit.
Yeah, you notice our offense has got very stagnant against the zone, which the zone will do that to you sometimes if you're not very intentional. I like our movement here.
Parham's three-point shots up, no good. Jacob Brown gets out hustled to the ball by Sively. Parham's going to try to contest. He does. But Hancock finished at the rim, give him 12. They're up by 4 with 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Mark Vance will check in for the Bears next dead ball.
This is the time you got to make those tough plays, and we're getting out toughed a little bit right now.
15 on the shot clock over to Wards. Brown's at the free throw line. He wants the basketball. Gets over to Spencer. 10 on the shot clock. Parham's got it. He looks to create. He goes step back. Wards got it. Spencer's got it. 4 on the shot clock. He's looking to finish at the rim. Unable to do so. Shot doesn't draw anything. Wright comes away with the defensive rebound.
The play of the game, I think, has been the move to this extended 2-3 zone.
Parham's going to be called with a push. That's going to be his 3rd. That'll be the team's 6th. It'll be timeout charge for the Bears. It'll be a full timeout. So with the minute 39 to go in the second half, the Bears trailing this one 60-56. Sit back to the station for a break. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena with 1:39 to go. Bears trailing this one by 4. Coach, it's a must stop right here.
It really is. It's to the point you got to get these stops, and then you got to pick up the pace a little bit offensively too. You got one to give. That's okay.
Now put them in the bonus there.
Now we got to box out and get ourselves out.
Probably Parham's 4th, the team's 7th. We'll send Hancock to the line. His first trip. Let's see what he is on the season. He won in the bonus. 79%. Makes it first.
Almost caught a break. Those soft rims gave him one.
He's up to 13. Misses the second, so the Bears down by 5, 1:30 to go.
2-possession game right here. You can look for your 2 or your 3, whatever you like in this area.
Warks has got it over to Devin Collins, swings it over to Spencer. Over to Warks, will give Teddy Parham a touch. The double team came. A lot of physicality there. I don't know if that was a jump ball or not, though. A lot of contact. And possession will go to Tennessee Southern. So the situation here on the scout, the person to foul is number 5, Tad Sively.
Who made his last one, so it makes it difficult to really want to try to get some pressure up right here. And that's a.
So Parham's got 4, so he's got to be careful out there.
1 minute remaining.
You're going to get Warwick with a push. That'll be his 4th. Team's 8. That's going to send Hudson to the line and shoot 1 in the bonus. His first trip. Season 78% from the free throw line. Makes the first. He's up to 15. Leads up to 6. A 12-0 run here the last couple of minutes for the Firehawks. That's the second one. Parham comes away with the defensive rebound for the Bears. Parham shots up. It's going to be blocked. It's going to be a timeout call by Coach Ty Compton. We'll keep it right here with 54 seconds to go. Trailing by 6. Bears have got 2 players with 4 fouls. That's Warwick and Parham. The Bears have cooled off here in the second half. They're 7-23 in the second half, 30% from the floor, 4-13 from deep. The Firehawks in the second half, 13-27, 4-11 from deep. A lot of things got to go right here in the last 54 seconds here, Coach.
It really does, and the tide has shifted. When they went to the zone, we've just lost all of our aggressiveness and movement, really, and they hadn't matched it with good defense. They hats off to Southern. They're finished to this game so far with the 54 seconds. They have plenty of time to make a run right here, but we got to get something going on the offensive end to be able to get your defense set. And you're a 2-possession game here. You about have to go for a 3. I think in this, I would prefer to go for a 3. You don't have to, but I think there's enough possessions with fouls to extend it out. But it doesn't look like they're going to miss a lot of free throws. So offense is critical right here, and you got to fight till the end, and just business as usual. Don't flinch and continue to play.
Firehawks have claimed the rebounding advantage, 31-30 over the Bears right now as well.
Yeah, our shooting percentages have changed here in the second half drastically too. The Bears have went down from 50 to 40 and from 48 to 34 on the 3-point, and they've consistently stayed steady for Southern, which has been a little difference in the game.
27 on the shot clock, Governor Warwick. Parham's got it. Collins will set a screen, get off with the bucket, try to finish. He does, give him 27.
Good quick score there. Now you can get into your pressure.
The Bears have got 2 timeouts left. Parham, he cannot foul.
Yeah, you almost got to send some trap and take some chances right here.
Neither one of those guys can foul. They're going to try to force Warwick to foul. Parham can't foul. Somebody else is going to come up if they want to foul. Wright's he'll get fouled.
I like that. I like that foul. I think that's an opportunity here for the Bears.
So it's going to be called. That foul's on. But that's on Collins. It'd be his
Collins.
second, team's 9th. So it'll be one in the bonus. Get Wright's first trip.
Let's say 81%, I think. But I like that. He hadn't taken a shot in a long time.
Parham's got it. And he's going to get all the way to the bucket, tries to finish.
Man.
And they're going to call an offensive foul. And that'll be his 5th foul.
That's making a winning play there by Sively.
So Parham will leave the game with 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. Goes 9 of 17 from the floor, 4 of 9 from deep. Made all 5 of his free throws. Heron will turn to the lineup for the Bears, replacing Parham. Come down on that knee. Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, he did hit, acting like it's his lower back and hips, and probably some of it was, that was my 5th foul, and I've got to go out of the game hurt kind of a little bit. He'll recover fine.
Hudson will trigger the basketball inbound for the Firehawks. No foul. Hudson will be on Spencer, be his 3rd. It'll be the double bonus the rest of the way out here. Hudson 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He's got 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals on the evening.
You got to hope for a break right here and get a miss and then get out in your fast break and try to create something in transition.
Hudson's first shot's up, comes out.
They're giving us some opportunities. They've obliged with some misses down the stretch here to keep us close.
So with Parham out of the game, definitely try to find Collins on the offensive end. Hudson's second shot's up, rattles around, stays in. 63-58. Hudson's got 16. Warwick's over to Spencer. He's got the basketball. It's all the way to the bucket. Free throw line jumpers up and good. Corbin Spencer's in double figures with 10. Bears trailing by 3 with 14 seconds to go. Spencer's got double, 10 points and 11 rebounds on the evening.
Good job of manufacturing some buckets right there. And again, you're in a position you want to try to get you a good trap here, maybe one trap, and if they get out of that, you got to go commit that foul and pray that they miss that. But here's a good opportunity. You get a deflection. We talked about how active our hands were. If you can get a deflection and a kick out, you never know what can happen right here.
So with Warts with 4 fouls, you said him here, coach, since it's a foul situation?
You can't worry about that with 14 seconds. So like it's you got to go ahead, and if he's the guy that has to commit the foul, he's the guy that has to commit the foul, because you can't take him off the floor because of his defensive energy. He's the one that can sneak around, and if somebody's going to pop a steal loose, he's the one that's going to do that.
He's got 3 steals on the evening. I thought he may have picked up his 4th steal earlier in the second half, but so the person I'll say Sively was the person they normally would try to foul, but they substituted him out and brought Welch return to the lineup. 63-60, Firehawks leading this one with 14 seconds to go. But into Brown, Vance will foul him. He advances first. We'll send Brown to the line. He's 1 of 1 for on the evening. He's got 5 points and 5 rebounds.
Gives you a chance to relax a little bit knowing you got 2 of these.
The first one makes it 64-60. And Sively returned to the line for Welch. Sively on the night, 8 points and 10 rebounds. Puts on a couple of dribbles, takes a deep breath, makes both of them, makes it 65-60. Warts will advance the basketball quickly. Finds Collins. Collins stops, pops, shot's good.
Got a chance here if he gets you a foul. Good timeout.
That'll be the last timeout charged to the Bears. So 65-63. So Charlie, this last 5 seconds, a lot of things have to go right for the Bears.
Absolutely. You know, you got to hope for a deflection and a quick three, or a two even. I mean, get you tied up.
Well, you run through the pass right here. You don't have to worry about a trap now. So, like, if your man's coming, you got to go for that steal.
Yeah.
If you run through his arms, you do. And if you get the steal, you go to the basket and try to get this game tied up and send it to overtime. Last time they flushed up their second row guy to do the catch. You got to be careful of not biting on the hook and ladder and them sending a guy deep on you and throwing it long, which with 5 seconds isn't the worst idea for them to try to do for you.
That's Collins' fourth made three-point shot on the evening. He's got 12 points, 3 rebounds, 3 steals, and 4 blocks. Nice all-around game in 35 minutes for Devin Collins tonight. So here's the situation, folks. The Bears have got to get a steal. If not, they got to have a quick foul. And hopefully the Firehawks will miss a free throw. But also during that timeout, the Bears have 0 timeouts left, so they've had to draw something up offensively.
I'd be curious of a run out right here.
On charge, Cal Brown. 3 of 3 from the free throw line. 65-63, only 9/10 of a second. Come off the clock, we got to advance second. And Sively will re-enter the game. And
You got to hope he misses one here, give you a chance.
Give us a chance here.
he has 2.
He's looked pretty good on his free throws.
Yeah, I don't even think he hit the rim in his first 2.
So Sively will replace Welch. So here, if they do get the missed shot, they got to push quickly. Bears trailing by 3, 66-63. Makes both of those, 67-63. Collins will get into Warwick's. It comes up with it. Got the basketball, 3-point shots up. Doesn't draw anything, and the Bears will drop this one, 67-63. No, in their 4-game winning streak, they'll drop to 9-7 overall, 5-5 in Mid-South. UT Southern will move to 10-5 and 6-4 in the Mid-South. The Bears will be back in action on Saturday. They'll be taking on Cumberland University, and the men will tip at 3. The women will tip at 1. So quickly, let's go over some final stats and comments with you folks. So the Firehawks, 24 of 56 from the floor. 42%, 9 of 26 from deep, 35%, 10 of 15 from the free throw line. The Bears go 23 of 53, 43%, 10 of 28 from deep, and then 7 of 10 from the free throw line. Both teams grabbed 31 rebounds on the night. Turnovers basically even, 12 for the Bears, 11 for the Firehawks. Individually for the Firehawks, Hudson led the way with 16 points, followed by Hancock's 13. Also, Hudson had a great all-around game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals go along with those 16 points. Sively led the way with 10 rebounds as well. The Bears had a trio of players in double figures, led by Teddy Parms, 27, 12 points for Devin Collins, and 10 points for Corbin Spencer. Spencer ended up having a double-double, 10 points and 11 rebounds. Parham had an all-around good game as well, 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists on the evening as well. So a tough one for the Bears. The drop head coach had a 56-50 lead later in the second half. Like I said, when that changed to that zone defense by the Firehawks really threw the Bears for a loop there.
Yeah, that when we came out of that 5 minutes and 55 seconds and it was their possession coming on this end, that's when the whole game changed. They went down, scored to tie the game, and then they went into their zone, and it just kept us stagnant the entire time. So it gave them an opportunity to get matched up with sitting targets. We weren't moving, couldn't find the basket, and really that last 5:50 of the game just was dominated by UT Southern. They did a great job, and we didn't do enough things down the stretch to deserve to get the victory. And hats off to UT Southern in another tough Mid-South Conference game. We hate to drop these at home. That's a crusher because we've stringing some together here, and just that's going to put a damper on that 4-game win streak.
All right.
You know, Charlie, Teddy got it going there a little bit there, hit back-to-back buckets, a couple of threes, but once they threw that zone in, kind of got the basketball off Teddy's hands a little bit and forced other people to try to beat him.
Well, it clogged those lanes up on him.
Yeah, clogged lanes up, nowhere to go. You know, makes it a lot easier to defend when you're not, especially we weren't moving well without the ball on the zone either.
Yeah, we did some called plays and some sets, but we never could get the ball to the rim to finish it. And hats off to Southern. That was a great adjustment. They kept us out of the paint, and we became sitting ducks kind of offensively versus getting that ball moving and hopping like we were before. And then you start getting the pressure of the game's getting closer, and now we got to figure out a way. And instead of attacking, we kept scooting backwards, and it didn't help that we had some really just bonehead turnovers down the stretch, trying to do things that we shouldn't be doing in that time and score situation that really affected the outcome of the game.
You know, you let them become the aggressors, we became, you know, we were just kind of reacting to what they were doing. They were ruling the pace and the action.
Yeah, I thought they were very poised down the stretch. You didn't see a bunch of panic in their face. They made their free throws when they were critical. They gave us some opportunities, but their guard play was really, really good, really, really solid, and they just didn't make a lot of mistakes. That was the difference in the game. We made a lot of mistakes down the stretch, and they did not.
I'll tell you what, so the Bears dropped this one 67-63. Quick turnaround. The Bears will be back in action on Saturday as another Mid-South Conference foe comes in here. Cumberland University, another tough team to play in this conference, but I have faith in Coach Compton and his staff, and they'll get things turned around, and I'm sure they'll check out the film and look at those adjustments, and they'll be prepared for next time as well, too.
Yeah, the disappointing part of this whole game is for 35 minutes of this game, I felt like we were very dominant. We were very good. Not dominant is probably not the right word, but felt like we had the game under control and in an evenly matched contest. And then just the last 5 minutes of the game, we didn't execute and perform and step up. I can even remember 2 or 3 rebounds that, like, if we really wanted those rebounds, we would have went and got them. And instead, we kind of moved to the side and let the other team kind of get it. And you don't win those high-level type Mid-South Conference games unless you're the difference maker. And right now we're playing better. A lot of good to take from this game and a lot of learning from film to try to finish this out a little bit better the next time we get a chance.
So for Charlie Benson, Kelly Wills, my name is Gary Justice. Appreciate you guys watching Bears basketball on this U-Pike Sports Network. And please remember, it's always a great day to be a Bear.